Hey, what's up, guys? Sally here in the house. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, I'm just kidding. But I haven't been here in a while. I've been so busy. But I came across this lady's Facebook post and it just called my attention. And I felt like I needed to speak on it and speak my mind about it. So, like I said, you guys don't have to agree with me, but it's what I feel and what I think, and it is what it is. Nah. But anyways, on her post, her thing was love is not a good reason to marry. Okay. My response to her is love is a good reason to marry, but love is not always enough. Okay, you can't. Her thing is you should build first, then love. How can you build with someone if you're not in love with that person? For you to build with that person, you have to be in love with that person. Because what's going to happen? You're going to marry that person because you want to build with that person and then fall in love with that person? No. Love is enough. Love does come first. Because if you don't marry the person you love and you're just marrying that person for interest or for what that person could give you, and then you want to just build with that person because you're thinking, I don't love him, but we have a good future together because we could build because all the stuff he has and that I have. Yeah, but you know what happens with that? You could build, but then later on, if the love ain't there, if you're not truly, honestly, fully in love with the person you married, guess what's gonna happen? Cheating starts or divorce comes. That's what happens. You cannot build with a person that you're not absolutely totally in love with. Another thing that she said that caught my attention, oh my, it's so many things that caught my attention. And one of them I wanted to make clear, she said Adam and Eve. She said God created Adam and Eve to build. No. God created Eve for Adam for love because Adam was lonely. And he didn't like seeing Adam so lonely, so he created a woman for him. When they sinned, that's when God said, all right, now y'all need to go build. Now y'all need to go create because of the sin that they made. But love was always the number one thing. Then she also said, it's not about your happiness. It's about what you could build. First, how can you build something if you're not happy? A miserable person cannot go help somebody else. A person that's hurting and that's in pain cannot help another person. It's all about your happiness. What do you mean it's not about your happiness? What do you mean it's all about your happiness? If you're not happy, how can you make other people happy? If you're not comfortable with yourself, how can you make people comfortable with themselves? If you're not loving you, how can you love someone else? You have to love you first, put you first. It is all about your happiness. And then once you're happy, then you can help other people be happy. She said, oh, I swear, there's so many things that she said. Oh, she said, I did not marry my husband because I was in love with him. She said, I married my husband because of what I could build with him. Well, if that worked out for you, that's great. That's awesome. I don't take it from nobody. But that it's not. No, you marry the person you love because you're in love with that person. And then you start building with that person. You cannot be building with someone that you're not totally, absolutely in love with because it's not gonna work. Then she said, when I married my husband, I wasn't thinking about the beach and the romance and all the lovey stuff. What do you mean? I don't know about you, but I like to feel appreciated. I like to feel loved. I like to feel that people care about me. I like to feel that the man next to me is willing to do anything and everything for me because he loves me, because he put me first and then we built together, because I put him first and then we built together. No, I'm not going to marry someone just because what they could give me in a future. We build things in a future together because we're in love with each other. Because there are people out there that are only together because of their kids or because of the lifestyle they're living, or one in the couple, one has more money than the other one, so they're just comfortable. They don't want to say, man, let me break up with this person because I know if I break up with this person, sorry about that, I'm gonna lose this and I'm gonna lose this and I'm gonna lose that. I'd rather not. Let me keep her, because I know in the future I could have this with her and have that with her, or vice versa. But then what's gonna happen if the love is not there? It's not gonna last. Sooner or later it's gonna collapse. Sooner or later y'all gonna cheat on each other. Y'all gonna get tired of each other, because you cannot build with someone that you are not totally in love with. Love is a good reason to marry. I do want to say love is not enough, but love is definitely a good reason to marry. How can you build, how she says, we're building foundation, we're building each other, we're building, but how can you build with someone that you're not totally in love with? How can you build with someone that you said you put what he could have gave you first? No. I totally don't agree with you. I would never agree with that. I don't think love is enough. If we're in a relationship and I'm the one doing all the work and you're just at home just sitting on your butt not doing nothing, then love isn't enough. We have to build together. Exactly, but I have to love you first. I have to put you first. I have to be totally, completely head over heels for you, to marry you, to build with you.